Hey guys, Gravender here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. This is day 2 survival. Now, we are getting really close to the 6 o'clock mark. Things are kind of calmed down now. Things are a little bit better outside, so we are good to go with day 2 now. We're going to pick up our last little block there, and everything looks clear. We look good to go. Didn't get nearly as much stuff accomplished in day 1 as I wanted to. But we are good to start moving out now. I want to take a look at the map here, and I want to see exactly where we are going. I would essentially, and that's the good sign right there, 6 o'clock. That means it's good to go. That music entails that everything is good. I do essentially want to start making my way because we are nowhere near a road system whatsoever. I want to start making my way this way. So let's start making our way this way and keep an eye on things that we do need, which drastically, we need wood. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I had that one going on. That next stone axe ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put the next one in the first slot. I have ate most of my yucca fruit, which came in really handy during the night because yucca fruit does not raise a lot. Well, you know, look there. We were right next to a road system, so that is awesome. And it actually looks like we could potentially be getting out of this deserty type area, and hopefully, let's see which. Let's take a look at the road system here. We have not explored this way at all, so let's start going this way. And it does look like it could possibly be turning more green. I hope that's green and not snow. We do not want to get trapped in a tundra area, and that is exactly what this way is. This is not an area that we want to go to. Let's take a look at the map. It should show up white. It is white. So we want to go the other way because we will absolutely freeze to death if we go into the tundra area. We want to find some trees, essentially, though. We need trees. We're going to be scavenging. We need water, because I did drink the only glass of water, the only thing of bottled water that I actually had. It is absolutely gone. Now, you can scavenge through cars if you want to. Usually the yield's not really that great, I found. So you don't need nothing in that one. And we're still going to be trying to avoid the zombies on day 2. We do not want to actively engage unless we absolutely have to. But we did craft some arrows. The game is laggy. It's not anything on my end. We'll take that because eventually we will be able to use these glass jars to fortify more water, which is going to come in handy. We'll break that down. Painkillers, they come in handy. We want to get a more suitable base, though. If we can find a town would be absolutely awesome. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll be able to find one sometime soon. If we don't, we're kind of screwed. We don't need glue. Glue, essentially, that's a nurse. She will run after us. Let's check this real quick. These empty cans are essentially the thing that you want the most. Empty cans help out drastically in the very beginnings of this, the PlayStation version of the game. I don't know exactly how things work on the PC, but on this, you absolutely do want to keep glass or tin cans because they help out tremendously in the water aspect of things. Now, this road branches off. That guy's going to be coming at us. I want to take a look at the map, honestly. So let's see how good we are with this bow. I don't want to waste all my arrows, but let's see how good we can take this guy down. Come on, fall. Got him down. You want to keep shooting him until he is completely dead, and it will tell you when he is completely dead because you will be able to search him. Okay, can search him. I probably shot him more than I needed to, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So now Now he is completely dead. Let's take a look at our map. I know that that way's probably going to run back around to the burnt area. So I don't want to go to the burnt area. Now we could kill that deer, but honestly, it's not going to do us any good. What we want to do is just get our stone axe back out, and we're just going to keep going this way because this seems like it's the more opportune way to go. There are so many. I swear, I honestly, like in the other game, it's really hard to find anything to eat, to break down, basically anything at all. We can break that down and go to our lead pile. The amount of water drop in this is kind of crazy. We don't need so much stone. I want to get to a green area, because I know in a green area there is definitely going to be more trees. Okay, so we've got some trees over here. We're gonna venture over here just a little bit and hope we don't run into any zombies, because I do want to go ahead and get some more yucca, because that does come in handy whenever we start getting really hungry. It's not the best thing in the world to eat, but I would absolutely love to find some more feathers too. I mean, we're absolutely not having any luck whatsoever on finding feathers, birds' nests, even on the second day. It's kind of crappy, but we do need wood, because we ran out of wood on the first night. We could have actually crafted more stone axes if we would have had more wood. You essentially want to get as much plant fiber, stone, and wood and feathers as you can on the first day. That way you have stuff you can do during the nighttime, because that is absolutely essential in just building up your stats. We want to build up our stats as much as we possibly can, and I do not want to be hurting tonight whenever this night rolls around on being able to craft stuff, because our tools are still kind of crappy for day 2. Our tools should be infinitely better. Our bow skills are better because of our arrows that we did make, which, I mean, that bow did pretty decent. Not as well as I wanted it to, but it didn't do awful, so that's not a bad thing. But we want it to essentially be better. So we want to be able to build up their stats here. We're going to need more feathers. Obviously, I've only found 1 feather so far, which is really kind of crappy. But this grassy area, or this kind of dingy grassy area, does not lend itself very well to finding birds' nests, because they kind of just blend in with everything. So that's not a good thing whenever you're trying to find them. It's hard to see. If there was an area, well, you know, like if there was an area that was more open, it would lend itself more to being able to find birds' nests. We found some corn. That's a good thing. We also found another zombie running around. He has not spotted us. But, you know, here's the thing. She hasn't spotted us, but she has now. We actually do have enough arrows to be able to do some damage to these guys, so let's go ahead and just take her out. And she's essentially down right now, but she's not down. She was down, she just wasn't showing up as down. We do not need that. These zombies can have pretty decent stuff on them too. I'm just afraid it looks like we're just kind of stuck in a burn area. Because this area up here does not look very promising, to say the least. And I'm completely running around down here without even looking on the ground to see what's around us. Let's check this car. I don't like checking cars because cars take way too long. That zombie is like straight up and down. It's kind of funny. Like, hardly ever see zombies at an angle. Well, here's a zombie at an angle. See if we can hit it from here. We are down to only 9 arrows right now. But we are building up our skill using the arrow. I'm surprised it doesn't just like roll down at us. Oh, she just like glitched right into the ground. Okay, that is the death. That is the death thralls of a zombie. Awesome, she had bottled water. That is something we actually needed. Pretty desperately, bottled water. We don't need any of that stuff right now. You could take it and break down those bullet casings, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. We really need to find some feathers, though. This is absolutely driving me insane, the fact that we have not found hardly any feathers whatsoever. And I am going to attribute that to the area that we're in. This area just does not lend itself properly to this kind of stuff. We should be moving out of this really crappy area sometime soon, though. And the fact that there is absolutely nothing, no kind of land markers around. There's no just completely unspoiled areas. Usually you'll find little unspoiled areas where there is absolutely nothing in these kind of regions that are just like grassy lands. I'm just gonna bypass that guy and run on by him, but usually there are some little open areas, and we just haven't ran into any open areas on this section. We have completely did a 180 turnaround and went right back into the burnt area, have we not? Yeah, that is burnt area. No, this isn't burnt area. This is actually a little bit, I don't like these areas, but it's going to be much easier to find birds' nests than this. These areas I feel like are usually a little bit more populated with zombies, so that's the reason I don't like them. I don't feel like they lend themselves very well to being able to duck and cover and hide, but really this was there were only a couple options that we had. We had the option of going into the frozen area, which is completely out of the question because we are not equipped for the frozen area. Ooh, iron arrowhead, cool. Or going into this area. It actually looks like we're going to come right back out of this area, so that's not a bad thing. Let's go ahead and tear that down. I'm surprised that there aren't any birds' nests in this little area either. There's usually birds' nests all around these areas. It's a lot easier to see them. I hate the ambient sounds in these areas more than anything else, I think. Absolutely hate them. That's what freaked me out the most in that first episode that I did this, my first little run through, was the ambient sounds that you get in this area. It's really freaky. But you can find birds' nests usually in these so much easier than you can anywhere else because of the fact that they stick out like a sore thumb. There just aren't any. It's like this is the... See, right there. It stuck out like a sore thumb. Let's find some more feathers, please, God. Let there be more of these. Brass. Brass is okay. There is a supply drop. I'm not really worried too much about the supply drops this early on in the game because it's mostly just going to have little supply things that we aren't really going to be able to interact with the most. I mean, it is kind of cool that it's dropping so close to us, but it's not a necessity that we need to get into. We are kind of on the outskirts of this. I like this a little bit. I like the fact that we are on the outskirts, so I may just kind of walk around in this little area hoping to find some birds' nests. How many stones do I have? Yeah, we could do for some more stones. Do want to keep an eye out for zombies. Also keep an eye on the ground for more birds' nests. See if anything spawns up on top of us here. There's a zombie right over there. I see him. He did spawn. He wasn't there just a second ago. He did just spawn. So you got to keep an eye out for that. There is a bird's nest right there. I can see it out the corner of my eye. So I'm going to finish this stone. Go get that bird's nest. And hopefully we'll be in a lot better position tonight. I do need to build up my stamina. I don't want to screw myself in case one of these zombies decide to come after me. You've got a can of chili. You don't want to eat it, and the biggest reason why you don't want to eat that can of chili is because of the fact that it's going to dehydrate us, like really super bad. We need water though, because we are under on that. Pretty awful. That's going to help us get our stamina back up. That zombie looks like it just completely disappeared. Unless it decided to come after us. 20. Yes, that was a good haul from that bird's nest. We do still need to get more wood. These little branches here give off more. Bird's nest. See, it's so much easier in the different areas to find these things. We are really looking good on the birds, on the feathers right now. I'm actually loving it. I'm actually kind of glad we found this place. Bird's nest. I guarantee that other area was just as riddled with bird's nests as this one is. It's so hard to see the bird's nests in like that big grassy stuff because they blend right in with everything. But whenever they're in areas like this, they kind of stick out more like a sore thumb. Now this isn't exactly an area you want to call habitable either. It's a lot hotter here, so that sucks. But we are finding a lot of good bird's nests in this area, but we also are finding zombies. Bird's nest. Just an egg. I need the feathers, man. We don't need the eggs because there's not anything we can really do with them right now, honestly. I mean, we could... No. There's nothing we can do with them right now. You can eat a raw egg, but you guys know what happens when you eat raw eggs. And it's the same thing with this game. It's not essentially a good idea to eat raw eggs. So we want to try and avoid that. And we also want to try and avoid these zombies. Now, I know I'm probably missing stuff. Like, there are little things here that we can search. Like, in that building right there, there is stuff we can search. But I'm not really too worried about it right now. I'm really more worried about finding these bird's nests so that we can get more feathers. This is essential key items for moving forward in this game. And I'm really afraid that that guy's going to see me if I come over here and get this one, but I'm risking it just for 2 eggs. I do hear footsteps. I don't know if it's just like the ambient sounds going on or what. It does kind of freak me out a little bit. Because we don't want to get caught. We don't want to get caught by a zombie if we don't have to get caught by a zombie. But I do want to find more feathers. You want to find as much of this stuff as you possibly can. This is probably going to be a big old huge drop off. And it is. Big old huge drop off into a bunch of zombies. So we don't want to definitely go there. So now we're going to make our way out of here. Let's go back to the road. I think we have essentially exhausted our use of this area. We do have a ton of feathers, which is a good thing. We do want to find another place to call home, though, because even though we haven't really accomplished a lot, we have exhausted our... there was this crawler going into the grass over there. We have exhausted pretty much another day. Oh no, that's a runner. Oh no. He's not running that fast, so that's okay. I really want to get to a grassy area or a town. Usually roads lead to towns. That's the main reason you want to find a road and stick to it. I have a feeling from the ambient sounds we've got going on that actually we are just circling around into that more stony area again. There's a lamppost. Yes. Town. Oh, hallelujah, we found a town. I don't want to fall off of this rock face, though. That would be awful. Oh, now this is kind of scary a little bit because this actually looks like a main town. So this is probably not somewhere we want to set up a camp. Not in a main town. But you can tell that there's the lampposts. But it does look like it's the main town. And this is not going to be a good place to set up camp for the reasons that this is going to have a lot of zombies in it. But we did find another bird's nest, which is awesome. We are probably going to end up having to make another little encampment for the night because it's just not working out for us today. I do need to craft another wood axe. Get that out of the way. So we got enough we can actually... We got tons of wood. We're not going to run out of wood anytime soon, so that's a good thing. We're going to go ahead and get that and put it over here. Get that ready. So yeah, this is the main town. Does not look like there's really any habitable homes. There probably will be a lot of storefronts in this area. So I do want to kind of keep that in mind. I can read that. That's a shotgun schematic. That's pretty cool. We do... Essentially, you would want... But look at all the walkers that are in that area. This is going to essentially be a huge town. This is not the kind of place that you want to set up base. Sadly, this is the one place we did not want to find. Ooh, that guy freaks me out. And we have made our way back around to the, there's two of them. See, that's the reason you don't want to set up here. And we have made our way into the frozen area again, which is not good as well. We may essentially have to set up a base here. And there are walkers everywhere around here. We are undetected, but we will be detected. I know that much. Because these areas do not lend themselves to not be zombified. Hopefully we got out of the... Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is perfect. This is what I wanted to see. We are actually in a more foresty area. So this is great for everything. This will have everything that we need. We will want to set up a base somewhere around here soon, though. It is starting to get late. I don't want to be caught with my pants down like I was in the last episode, building a base at the very last second. But unfortunately, we did not end up finding a town that is viable as a source of bunkering down in a home, because that's really the whole purpose behind finding towns, is the fact that we're going to be able to find a place that we can call home and essentially make our own, because you don't want to have to build a house from the ground up if you don't have to. You just want to be able to build off of something that's already previously there. This place is very, very heavily zombie infested, so we're going to try and get out of here as much as possible, or break away. There are so many zombies here, it's not even funny. We're going to end up in a really bad way. Water would be a great thing. We'll be able to get back to this area, though, at some point in time, and be able to scavenge in these areas. This place is absolutely massive. This is crazy. We ran out of stamina. That's not a good thing. Running out of stamina is never a good thing. But we have found a really good place here. I don't like this area at all because this is very, very zombie heavy. I wish we could see like something in the distance that would kind of help us. We do need water drastically. I'm not really sure what we're going to be able to do about that. Currently, there's not a lot that can be done unless we find... There are so many zombies around this area. This is absolutely insane. It looks like the weather's actually taking a turn for the worse. Best case scenario is we'd be able to find some water in one of these pouches, because I am not taking on... I mean, look at it. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's like 15 zombies over there. I know that's an exaggeration, but there's a ton of them. We don't want to get caught by them. Oh no. Oh no, doggy sauce. Why am I not running? I'm exhausted, that's why. That dog is not good. That dog is going to do some damage and potentially stun us. Oh crap. Oh. That dog did some harm, so we're definitely going to have to use this. I mean, there's no way around it. We have to use our first aid kit right now. And we have zombies on our tail. And no stamina whatsoever to be able to run. I'm just kind of hoping that they're slow. Because we have to get out of here. We have to get out of here now. And we're going to have to bunker down soon. Oh my god, this was the absolute worst place that we could have gone to, I think. We're back on the road now, so that's a good thing. I need to get away from all these zombies. And we're looking good on stamina again, so please have some water. We need water desperately. Nope. No water. So we're going to end up, we are wet too, so that's an awful thing. Being stuck out in the weather and wet. We are going to end up just camping out in another little area like we had in the first night because we couldn't find a suitable home. Now we should have plenty of these. Actually, probably not enough. We need to make some more wood frames. So we're going to craft at least another 25 or so of them. 27 sounds good. Let's craft another one of these. That way because we're going to have to start setting up a base now. It's too late. We ran out of time. We've actually got some stuff we can craft with this evening though, and that's not a good sign. Ending up in a position like that, well, where we're losing wellness is never good. Okay, that should be enough outways. I want to go ahead and work into building up these corners before I move on to the next set. That should be good. And let's build up our corner. Okay. Have I gone far enough? No, one more. One more. And we'll leave that one open for right now because there are some trees around here. Now, the one thing I'm afraid of more than anything, we have worked our way back around to that kind of burnty area again. But, yeah, whatever. I'd rather be in the burnty area than I would be in that little area with all those, like, walkers roaming around. So let's go ahead and just start building this up. And we're kind of stuck on day 2 again with not nearly as much stuff as I wanted. So that kind of sucks. But this is just a real world aspect of how the game's going to work out for you whenever you're playing it. You never know when you're going to get things done exactly the way you want to. And now I'm going to tell you right now, when you're building these structures, I absolutely love doing the corners first and getting them done. That way they're already out of the way. So we're going to get that done. Those are done, and then you can just start placing your next sets. And then you don't have to worry about leaving to do the next one. So that's the ideal scenario for doing your little shack kind of setup place. It didn't really work out that well in this one. The other one was only like too high, so I don't know. This one's not really working out the best in the world for height. So we're going to have to go at least one more higher. And we want to do the same thing here. Just go ahead and get your corners done first. No. No. Really? Right off the bat, you're going to be coming after me. Please. Where did you go? It looks like phased into the ground. That's not good. There she is. Okay. I missed. Oh, crap. Why did it not throw it? Shoot her right in the ass. Oh, there are so many more of them, too. Crap, 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 crap. Perfect. I just, like, ruined. And I do not have any arrows right now. So let's run away for just a second. Long enough just to be able to craft some arrows. Because I need the arrows desperately. Because we do have 2 of them after us now. Right up the hoo-ha. Is she dead? Yep. Hopefully she has some... Ooh. Nope. Take him out at the knee. That's not a good thing to run into either. Like, right when you're building your house, one of these guys pop up at you. Shoot him right in the throat. Really, really could have used some water from one of them. That would have been ideal, perfect case scenario, but obviously that's not happening, and it really kind of cut into our build time, so that's not good either. Now, I want to get up on top here to be able to do these corners. So let's go ahead and finish that off. And we got a walker coming right at us right now too, so that's not good. And we don't need any fire tonight, so, and there's nothing really going on. Yes, I realize we are absolutely thirsty, but there's not really a lot I can do right now. At least we're kind of cool. Things are not looking good for us right now. We absolutely need water. Very, 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 very badly. We need water. And I believe that walker may have seen us. I don't know. Don't want to go any higher than I have to on these. Okay. Let's put our next structure up here. Definitely need to close those off. That's not a good thing. Forgot about the sides completely. Our guy is not feeling too good right now. He needs water desperately. And we are kind of screwed on the water because we do not have any right now. He is dying really fast. We may die tonight. Oh, we're dead. That freaked me out. That's awful scary. Crap, crap, crap. We're dead. We died. And we didn't have a bedroll down. So that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. So much for a survival guide, right? And we are not in prime position right now for anything. We are not in prime position right now for anything. All of our stuff is gone. Our bag is all the way down here somewhere. That's the good thing about this game too, is whenever you die, your bag spawns. And it would have spawned on our bed if I had put down a bedroll. That's key mistake number 1 right there, was I didn't put my bedroll down. And it is time for things to go feral. So this is not looking good for me on this night. We may actually encounter a zombie and get eaten before we even get back to our little area. Because I honestly have no idea where it's at. way, way away. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it. I'd say the best case scenario at this point would probably be just... Yeah. That's the absolute worst time right now. Took out her legs. She's going to kill us, though. Because we are stunned. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing right now. They're feral. It's the worst time in the world to end up in this situation. Oh, Jesus. We are hurt bad. We are hurt bad, and we still aren't even close to where we need to go. Oh, it's not too sucks. See now, like, if I don't want to lose all the stuff that I picked up, though. That's the thing. It wasn't a lot, but it was my stuff. Oh, perfect. We just ran like right next to a zombie. Great. 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 There's a hog. See, I wish that you could like use the environment as a distraction sometimes in this game too. Like if I could like put them off on the hog, that would be great. Oh, we're being hunted. Well, crap. There seemingly is no getting away from these things. At night. At night, it's just... You're screwed. They're everywhere, too. It's like... Crap, 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 crap. We're dead. Oh, Jesus. This is why you don't go out at night. I mean, we kind of died because of thirst. Essentially, the first time we died because of thirst. And then we were screwed out at that point because of the fact that I hadn't put a bedroll down. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Where are we at right now? Oh my Jesus. We are in a completely different area altogether. So I have absolutely no clue where we are. So I'm going to call it for that episode. I might start a new one and just work my way back up to night 2 again. But alright guys, if you like this, please leave a like on it. If you want to see more of them, leave a like on it. If you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. And as always, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate,